All right, we should race the bus. Yeah, we're working on it. Yeah, we're definitely those running assholes.
Welcome back to another episode of Run with Sam, a show where I interview successful people while we run. And today is a super special day because I got to spend the morning and go running with one of the most successful real estate agents in the world. He recently sold the second most expensive home in the United States. He's a best-selling author, a CEO, a father. He has a contagious energy. It's 6 in the morning. We're here in Brooklyn Heights, and today I get to go running with none other than Ryan Serhant. Good morning.
There he is.
What's up?
Welcome to Brooklyn. I had to lock my gate. You know, in the house I got security now.
Are you ready to go running?
No, no, not at all. It's my sweatband. If we're gonna really work out. Dude, this is late for me. This is like lunch. It's 6 o'clock. And so I was like, I honestly thought about working out before you. Typically I wake up at 4 and I'm in the gym by 4:45 and I work out until 6.
And so what is your morning ritual? Like, what are the first few things you do when you wake up?
Check texts, because texts are always more urgent than email. Then I get out of bed, I go downstairs, I have like a little pre-workout drink, some vitamins and stuff that I take, and from there I'll send off my first text and emails at like 4:15, which I've always kind of done, just because it lets people know that like I won. Like I won the day already, and then I go to the gym.
It seems like you have everything figured out. You're up by 4 every day. Is there ever a day where you don't wake up at 4, or
yeah, like last Friday?
Lose motivation? Or?
No, last Friday, worst day of my life.
Really?
Yeah, I mean no.
You're right.
But like, I am the kind of person who, like I need structure, I need discipline. My whole life is unstructured, right?
Yeah.
No day is ever the same. It's not like I go to the office and I'm like there 9 to 5. So to balance the insanity of the days, I need at least structure in my day.
And that's where your routine comes in. And
yeah.
Have you sold any of these buildings?
So this building right here, that's one floor in place.
Okay. The one that's being built?
Yeah, that's going to be on this season of $1 Million Listing. We designed the whole building for years.
Okay.
It's awesome. We're going to have this outdoor gym on the roof in a glass box.
Wow.
It's got an indoor pool, parking, everything is so cool.
Amazing.
To promote the building, I've got this photo that Puma took of me out there with a live hawk.
No way. Your story is really interesting because you moved to New York, you wanted to be an actor. Yeah. You're a head model for a while.
Yeah.
And I think you were making less than $10,000 a year. And then,
thanks, Sam.
Well, I mean, I've heard you speak about it so much and it's so inspiring.
I was never this structured. I'm in New York. I'm complaining about work and life. And
this was in your early 20s?
Yeah. My dad's there and he's like, do you think that I wanted to wake up early and go to work every day?
Right.
It's like, yes. Never complained about it. He's like, because that's not what adults do. Adults, people want to be successful professionals. You don't complain about the job. You don't complain about work. It's like, I would have loved to sleep in, hang out with you guys, go play golf. I'm a firm believer that hard work trumps talent when talent doesn't work hard. Dude, people are probably like fucking millennials. They can't go on a jog without a damn camera. Like, honey, I'm going to work out. Get the bike and that camera crew.
We're actually a mile in. How do you feel? How's the space?
I can't see. I got blood in my eyes. I fucking hate running. Only for you. This is like, I mean, no offense, but running is kind of like, you know, in New York City anyway, like the poor man's workout. And then COVID happened, shut down. Everyone was like, what do I do? Right. I can't work out.
Start running.
Do I use my legs? See, it's pretty.
Should we stop here for a little bit? Do a little stretching?
And do the classic runner stretch.
There's so many developments going up in New York City. Do you find that sustainability is a crucial part to real estate, and is it becoming more and more
You know what, man?
common?
I wish it was more a part of real estate, but unfortunately, things like that cost more money And the developers and the banks always look and they're like, how do we make the most amount of money for the least amount of cost?
Right.
If we do all of this to say the building is energy efficient, are people going to pay more? And unfortunately, they don't pay more. And that's where you live, right up there.
Yep.
How's your free apartment, by the way?
It's amazing. It's amazing. You know, you obviously work these incredibly long hours. You have a company. You're doing so much, but you also have a 2-year-old daughter. And you often talk about work-life balance and how you manage those two.
Yep.
And can you talk a little bit about how you think you best do that?
Everything is about communication, right? Every relationship, the success of any relationship is about open and honest communication from the beginning. It is setting expectations. It's not hiding anything, being secretive, and it's being selfish in what you want, how things work, and then having that conversation with others. So like every client relationship I've ever had that's gone poor, it's because I've been too afraid to be honest early on. Well, what I should have done is just tell the truth, like, hey, we're priced too high, or hey, I don't think this is gonna work. And so when it comes to family, I work every single day, but I have a compromise, and then I am very open and honest with my wife, and we figured out a deal that works well. I'm never gonna be in my 30s building my own company in New York City ever again. And I'd rather regret the things I did than the things I never tried.
I love that. Words of wisdom, Ryan.
That's what I'm here for. Dropping gold nuggets on this run.
Do you ever feel pressure from everyone asking you for advice?
I do feel a bit of responsibility to younger people that I've had influence on through the shows, the books,
right,
and through social, right? Like people come up to me every day. Like, hey, I started watching you and following you when I was 14. I'm 19 now, and because of you, I'm taking control of my own life and getting into sales.
That's
because
incredible.
of you, I'm getting into real estate.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, awesome. What was your alternative? Like, well, I was really into cancer research, and I was gonna go be a doctor and cure the world of disease. But because of you, I'm a broker now. I'm like, fuck! No! That's why we started the sales course. In part, it's like, all right, how do I give back? New York has done so well for me. It's this great career, sell all these homes everywhere. Okay, money, sure. You know, cleanups with you, like, yeah, whatever we can do, great. But I can also get back with what I know. How do I get back with what I know to as many people as possible? You know, graduate school is really fucking expensive, right? Not everyone can afford that. So what if we cram that all into like 5 hours and teach everyone what they need to know from the comfort of their own chair, wherever they are in the world, where if you want to build your own career based on sales, by yourself, from the ground up, this is exactly how you do it.
Right.
And we've been able to change more lives, get more people out of student debt.
That's incredible.
Keep more people off the street, save lives, people who are near suicide, and give them something to fight for and live for because they didn't think that they could do it on their own. They thought they had to wait on somebody else. And that's probably been the most fulfilling.
So it looks like you're cruising pretty well. We're 2 miles in. How do you feel?
I feel great. What if I just disappeared? And I stayed behind the van, you never saw me ever again.
Do you have a listing right now?
Like, oh shit, I have an appointment. This house is on the market for 10 million.
This one right here?
Yeah, corner house. I hope they get it.
Going around the world?
I knew it was gonna do that. Yeah, we're running around the world, man. That's why I like early morning. Like, I've never done any serious business between 10 p.m. and 4 a.m., right?
Right.
Like, for me anyway. I can meet people great, but like, I follow up with them 4 days later. I'm like, dude, I'm the guy with the tequila, you know, 1 a.m. at the club. That guy's never like, I'm giving you all my business.
Yeah.
Right? They're like, fuck, don't tell my wife. I've been far more successful in the early morning hours when I'm lucid, where I can think, where no one bothers me. I can just get work done, focus on self-improvement, and really get ahead of my day. It's just like, if we went back in time 15 years, like early 20s in New York, I'd work out like earliest 10 a.m. and that felt early for me.
That was early for you at the time?
Yeah.
Yeah?
And I was typically a night person.
It's hard to think of you living that lifestyle, knowing the way
See,
that
you
you
can
live now.
change anything.
What's been your most fun real estate property to sell. I know you recently sold the second most expensive home in the United States.
That was probably the most fun I've ever had in my whole life. I even told my wife, I was like, listen, getting married was fine. Having Xena, it's okay. Just selling that house in less than 24 hours.
That's insane.
Negotiating that deal for $133 million. Most fun I've ever had. All right, we should race the bus. Yeah, we're working on it. Just trying to save the world with Sam here, buddy. Yeah, we're definitely those running assholes.
We're coming up on the end of the run.
Great.
If you had one piece of advice, to anyone who wants to be successful, but, wants to still live a healthy and sustainable life,
Yeah.
what would that piece of advice be?
Stay excited. You gotta find a way every day through whether it's like a little bit of a micro win or helping somebody else or anything, whatever it is, every day, find a little bit of excitement. The worst day I had in 2014, dude, I don't fucking remember,
Right.
but I'm sure it was bad then, but I don't remember.
That's true.
This is my block, by the way. Are we sprinting it?
Do you want to?
Okay, you're a professional. It's not fair.
Good sprint.
Thanks
Good
for the
run.
workout.
What are you up to today?
I shower, get the baby in the car, 7:30. My first appointment's at 8. I think my last appointment ends at like 9 p.m.
Wow.
My days are they're like
That's a
Monday through
typical day
Friday.
for you.
They're somewhere between 12 and 14 hours of like actual appointments.
Yeah.
And then an additional, let's say 2 to 3 hours of like, emails, catch up, stuff like that.
Awesome. Well, thank you
man.
for coming on the show. Thank you for
Listen,
running with
dude,
me.
Thanks for submitting for free UNYC and for winning.
What are some of the next things on the radar for Ryan Serhant?
We're building out our office, and our plan is to open up a bunch of them in
Okay.
the top cities we work in. And then our listing season 9 is airing right now. We got our little spin-off show about home renovations that airs soon. Maybe it would have already aired by the time this comes out. I don't know, man. Just live life. Bigger, bigger, bigger. All right, I actually have to go to work now and do my real job. I can't just run with you all day.
All right, Ryan. Thank you so much for
Good
coming
luck on
the show.
everything, and I will see you later.
Sounds good. Take care.
Yeah.
Super excited to have had Ryan on the show. He's such an incredible guy. He's really someone that I look up to. Such an inspiration, works like an animal. But if you liked this episode, please subscribe to Make a Change World, give us a like, and please leave a comment down below for who you'd like to see as the next guest on Run with Sam.